Morning.
Afternoon.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've been around for, what, now 5, 6 Cubs real matchups. Can you just talk about the energy and kind of intensity you see from both the team and the fan base for these matchups?
Oh, for sure. This I cannot say that this is a normal game. It means a lot for the fan. I've been yesterday already 3 or 4 times when I was driving. People recognize me and they stop me to say hell is real. So this is the way it is. So no, listen, this is again. We are really excited to play this game, and this is the mindset that of my team. And obviously, every time that we face a team like that, we want to do well. So, but for me, yes, the result is important. But for me, the performance is more important than the result. So again, if we have the good behavior, the good attitude, everything that we have to do to have a good performance, so it could be a good game.
You know, after the Montreal game, you mentioned the mindset in the first half. You kind of wanted to see that change. How important is it that mindset is on par, is where it needs to be at the beginning of the game?
The mindset was good. I was talking about run more at a certain moments, but since the beginning of the year, all the games that we did, nothing to say in terms of a mindset, desire to compete, desire to do well. After that, there is, depending the opposition, depending the moment, there is certain things that I need to address. And in the first half time, it was about that, how to make a little bit more run to be connected offensively. And the second half, they did it well, so that's why we were more dangerous. But spirit, spot on, nothing to say.
About a month ago, I took note that you might have referenced what Pat Noonan had said about you, and he had a couple comments in the documentary. Were you referencing that? Did you see that? And if you did, what were your thoughts?
No, listen, Pat. First of all, I didn't watch the series, and second of all, Pat, it's a lot of respect that I have again for him, and I can say that this is the same also towards me. So after that, media, the way they do things, so no problem with that, so no issue.
And obviously, you haven't had Andres Herrera, who's been on the sideline. Just any update on him and his injury?
He runs well, so he's close to come back. Now we'll see when, but he's almost back.
Coach, in 2023, these two teams met 3 times, 14 goals over 3 games. It's like 4+ goals a game. Last year, 2 meetings, 3 goals combined, 1.5 goals a game. Is it as simple as both teams going out to get one another in 2023 versus both teams respecting and not taking enough risks in 2024? And if so, how does that set up Saturday's match?
Maybe 5-4 for us.
5-4? Okay, I like that.
So, no, listen, difficult to answer. This is all about the moment. And what I saw as a difference, I would say, big difference, is now the press. They press, 2024, they pressed a lot against us when they played. 2023, they did it, but not all the time. And 2024, they were all in. And we struggled a bit at certain moments. But after that, when we broke the press, we were not good enough to keep the time edge or to install. But no, listen, this is the story of the game. You know me, I want to attack all the time, but also I want to attack the ball when we defend. And they have good players. It's a good team. So I think that we made also a few mistakes at certain moments during those games. But the game is about mistakes. So now, yeah. It would be boring 0-0 for me, but again, we'll see. It could happen.
They have 2 front runners who each scored 7 goals. I love the phrase "cut off the head of the snake."
Mm-hmm.
And against Columbus's defense, I mean, you've got some talented defenders who can really do some damage.
Mm-hmm.
In the past, you still had to worry about Lucho Acosta. They don't have that this year. Is it as simple as that for someone watching the game, that you minimize the impact of their 2 front runners?
Oh, listen, Acosta is Acosta, but they did a good job also to have Evander and also the new forward, and I think that they are better because this is a new cycle for them with the two forwards. So these two forwards came, and they were not here when they started to have success. So they have also to adapt regarding the team, the way they are, the way they do things. So I think that the adaptation is been really good, and they run also more. So again, for me, this is they haven't changed so much in terms of style of play. This is they try to a certain moment play a little bit more, but most of the time this is direct and they do it well, and they are really a physical team. So you know the backline that they have, they are really, really physical. But now they're also number 9 that is so good to is a finisher, and even there we know that is a really good number 10. He can pass the ball in a certain way. He can shoot also. So again, this is a good addition. But like I said, we respect everyone, but we fear no one. And it's a good challenge for my players. And I know that they want to do well, and they will try to do everything to minimize the shot or minimize the offensive action and so on.
Thanks. Have fun tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
Coach, since you've been here the last 3 years, each matchup in the Hell is Real has almost been cinematic. This year, coming in, you lose, Christian and Cucho, and people sort of write you guys off. Coming into this one, they say that they have the better team on paper. How do you manage like an underdog mentality?
You don't know me? I will never be an underdog. Never. Never in my life. So I don't know this word. I hate this word because, again, I respect too much myself to be an underdog. So I'm going to stay polite. But, wow, I will never be an underdog. And my team will never be an underdog. We can play Real Madrid. We can play Detroit. We can play Cincinnati. It's a game. Let's start the game. And after that, we'll see. But imagine me as a coach saying that guys, they spend more money than us. They have new players. So if we can do well, it's going to be enough. No. What's they going to do? So no, just play. Just play.
And then how big are these, or not big, let me rephrase it. Switching coming from a midweek match into a rivalry game,
Mm-hmm.
how is it difficult switching, the mindset coming from, okay, we just had this game, now we
Mm-hmm.
just have 2 days before another one.
Mm-hmm.
How is that mindset and the mentality coming into it?
Yeah, I would say the first year or the first 2 or 3 months, I would say, it could have been an issue because maybe it was new and I wanted to implement my way of doing things. So at this time, players were calculating a bit, so we have this game, we play away. If we have a point, it could be good. And we're going to have to play Cincinnati after that. We're going to do everything for this game. But now, no, they don't do that. It's been 3 years now. I know that each game is different. And my job is also to keep everyone on their toes. And yeah, after that, physically, we feel good. Mentally, we feel good also. So as you know, I don't have to motivate players. So this is more how to find the balance with the emotion. But no, they have a really good mindset. And for me now, because of the past, this is not an issue to manage this kind of situation. But it's true that we came back at 3 a.m. Or 2 a.m., something like that. But I cannot talk too much because they play Toronto, so maybe it was the same too. So yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
And what's your message for the fans coming into this matchup this weekend?
Oh, listen, I was close. I don't know if this person will recognize, but I cannot give the address where my daughter goes to school. But every time that there is the rivalry like this, there is a family close to my daughter school who put the flag. L is real. And today, this person opened the door, and I was almost close to stop and to go to see this person, because every day it's the same, every year it's the same. but the timing was not good, and I don't know, but I didn't do it. So why I'm telling you that is because I know what does it mean. Like I told you, I was driving yesterday, 3 or 4 people stopped me. My wife, true story, my wife called me this morning and she told me that I made a mistake. I said, what did you do? She went in a store to buy something, and she had the Columbus hat. And a person who was doing also shopping stopped my wife, and she said, hey, there is the game today, tomorrow. And my wife said, yeah. And he said, the coach, Nanani, is good. So, okay. And so my wife said nothing, you know. And suddenly he said, yeah, what do you think for tomorrow? He was a bit emotional. And my wife said, I am his wife. I am his, Wilfried is my husband. So he stopped. And my wife told me that he was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But after that, he stopped and he was talking to my wife all the time, because of this. And my wife told me that I made a mistake. Usually, she doesn't like to say, "This is my wife." And I don't know. She felt that it was the good moments, and the guy wanted to have a drink maybe with my wife, or I don't know. So you know. So this is the meaning. This is the meaning. This is not only me. This is the meaning of the city, the meaning of the game, the meaning of everything. So, and again, like I said, we do this job also for that, to have this kind of emotion and to transmit something and to have good emotion. The idea is to, obviously, I know that they're going to be behind us, and we are really important for us, and we need you tomorrow in the good moment, but also difficult moment.
One last thing, it feels like interactions with fans, you take them to heart, you always mention them and everything. Why are they, I know you mentioned emotion a lot as well, why are these interactions so important to you?
Because without them, this is nothing. We have nothing. COVID time was difficult. We played without some fun, so it was good to coach because I was able to talk to my players. But I respect so much, you know, again, me, I cannot complain with my life, with my situation, but I know that people sometimes have to make choice. Do they go to a game, or do they stay with their family, or do they go to the restaurant, or do they go to the game? And they decided to come to the game no matter what. So rain, good weather, and so on. So again, I think that we play for us because we have to be good, but the fans, this is equal. And that's why they are so important for us.
All right, thanks everybody.